Welcome to College Week. Before we get started, I just want to let y'all know we have a dance this Thursday. It's gonna be fun. Granite Park kids only. But yeah, welcome to College Week.
I'm gonna kill your face. You too, Janelle.
Say they're not talking to the camera.
What's up, guys? Yeah.
Janelle, is this your very first time visiting a college?
Yeah.
Are you so excited? You're not sure. Have you ever been to a college before?
Yeah, during trio.
Nice.
We're just your average Joe Schmo college kids. Okay, what do you want to know?
Why did you decide to go to college?
Oh, that's a easy one. No, I'm just kidding.
Why did you decide to go to college?
I'm a first-generation college student. My parents never went to school, so I decided to get a... shoot, my bad. It might still be filled.
Why did you decide to go to college?
To play football. I play football here. It's really hard to get a job, have any education. And honestly, just gave me another opportunity to get out of state. I run track here, so that's my honest answer. To get a great education, get a good job. Yeah.
I love school, so I wanted to keep going to school, and it is going to help me get into my career. So
I could find a better job in the future.
I wanted to get a job, a really good job after I graduated.
Well, I wanted to be able to support a family one day, and I feel like the best way to do that is get a good education so you can get a good job.
I'd like to make money in the future. This is the better way to do it. Have a career.
I wanted to be a scientist as long as I can remember. I also wanted to be an artist. So I came here to get a computer science degree, which would open up a lot more opportunities in the field. And along the way, I got into the animation program, so now I can do art and computer science together.
My parents were kind of struggling financially, and I didn't want to be in the same shoes as them. So I wanted to come to college so I could get a degree so I wouldn't be like broke when I'm older.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Pretty great.
And I kind of always wanted to do nursing, and so I have to go to college to get that degree, so that's why I came.
I came to college because I come from a family whereby I'm a first-generation student, and I saw how much my mom struggled to take care of the family, and so I came to college so I could get a job, get a good career, so I could be able to support my family.
My mom wasn't able to go to college when she was my age, so they pushed me to come to college and get a degree.
Nobody else in my family's going to college. I'm the only one that's going right now.
I want to do something with my life and my family. Nobody in my family is in school either, so I'm the only one here.
So I'm a first-generation college student. My parents never went to school, so I decided to get an education.
Why? I just wanted to get a degree for sure and wanted to have a great future ahead.
I went to college because I saw the benefit it had for my parents, and it was just something I always knew I wanted to do because it would give me skills and tools to build something cool with my life.
It's just a way for me to find what I want to do with my life.
I decided to go to college because I wanted to learn more. I wanted to become a mechanical engineer. So I came to college.
I quickly started to realize that I wanted to be able to make a difference and help people as I went throughout my life.
I wanted to contribute in, finding solutions to diseases such as cancer.
I've always dreamed of being a doctor, and so this was kind of like the next step, but I also was really excited to learn new things and meet new people and have new experiences that I wouldn't get if I didn't go to college.
I think education is super important. It's something that can't get taken away from you, and it opens a lot of new opportunities.
What was the biggest thing you had to overcome to get here?
I guess financial problems. I had to get a job. I had to make sure I save up, do well in school so I can get a scholarship. I think financially, I think that was the hardest thing to overcome to come here.
Well, college is expensive. It's a lot of money, but I applied for a lot of scholarships, which helped me a lot.
I had to figure out how I was going to pay for it all.
The money to pay for the tuition.
Paying for school, definitely.
Money is definitely a factor. I had to work really hard because, college is very expensive, and my wife and I just had a baby, so babies are very expensive.
What was the biggest thing you had to overcome to get here?
High school.
To get into the college you want, you have to get good grades and work hard and take hard classes and stuff so that you can get into the right college.
And also be like all around a good student, take like extracurricular activities and stuff like that.
High school was really hard for me. I didn't like it. In fact, all of school I didn't really like, except college I've actually really enjoyed because you kind of get to study more what you're interested in instead of just like what other people tell you, and you can kind of have more freedom to choose what you want. And kind of go at your own pace.
Probably trying to get good grades in high school. That was really hard for me. Had to get a good ACT score to get into here. So I had to study really hard in high school.
My biggest obstacle was like the testing and the application process to college, but after you get through it, it's definitely worth it.
Could you tell us more about the
ACT?
Yeah, the ACT.
It's like what everyone takes here. It's like your average test you take out of high school. Kind of see where you're at. What your score is depends on what kind of schools you can get into.
I think it had to do with.
What was the biggest thing you had to overcome to get here?
Just kind of figuring out what college is going to be like. Taking my education seriously.
Being away from family. I'm from Kenya, and that was the hardest part, I would say.
For me, it was homesickness. I got really homesick leaving my family because I'm from Colorado. So that was hard for me, but I made friends quickly here, and people are really nice.
So I'm from Colorado, and this is my second year, but last year was really hard to be so far away from my family.
Me having to face a new environment and seeing new people for the first time.
What was the biggest thing you had to overcome to get here?
Just like being accepted in here. It's really hard to get into here.
Trying to get into BYU, it's kind of really competitive, so I had to apply 2 times.
The hardest thing I had to overcome was that I had absolutely no help because no one in my family has ever been to college, so I had to do this all on my own. Me too.
Just trying to get here in general. Athletic-wise, coaches don't really help you. Being an athlete, coaches don't help you get to where you want to be, so you got to do everything by yourself. So that was the hardest thing for me.
For me, it was to stop procrastinating and take responsibility for everything.
Picking up study skills and really just getting my grades and test scores where they needed to be.
I had to sell my house, quit my job, and move back with my family to go back to school.
I think it's just kind of coping with the idea that you're no longer seen as a kid. So you kind of have to go into the real world, kind of experience things for the first time.
I'm originally Peruvian. My first language is Spanish, and so it's just communication was really hard.
I did really good in high school, with my GPA, and it helped me with an academic scholarship here. I also did, so I'm Native American, so I got a Native American scholarship. Anyone watching this who is Native American, BYU will help you no matter what. I'm only like an eighth Native American and I have a scholarship.